Hey everybody, Andrew here, aka Regatta de Blanc, with a tip to acquire one of probably the hardest titles to get in the game without boosting, Surgical. Again, I said without boosting because a lot of people acquire these harder titles by boosting. For example, like Heads Up, Mach 5, Dictator, just to name a few of the difficult ones. I spent enough time here trying to acquire this title, and I put together what I feel is the most efficient and effective way to obtain that title, and that's something I just wanted to share with the rest of the gaming community out there, and hopefully you find this helpful. So we'll begin right at the top here. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and set a class up with an assault rifle. I chose the ACR with a silencer on it just because it was something that I was comfortable with. I also believe I tried it with the M4 with the silencer on it as well. So I can't remember specifically. I don't have the actual game footage, or else I'd be doing a com over that. But this was such a while ago. I think it was 2 or 3 procedures ago, so I don't have the footage for it. But anyway, choose your assault rifle that you want, put a silencer on it, and then move down. It doesn't really matter what secondary you use. It doesn't really matter what lethal you use. Whatever you guys are comfortable with is fine. Your tactical grenade either needs to be the stun or the flash. I prefer the stun. Again, whatever you feel is more effective to discombobulate your enemy, disorient them, slow them down, whatever. It'll make more sense towards the end of this. Then you're going to run down to your perks. Your first perk you're going to want to run is your Blind Eye. Second perk you're going to want to run is your Assassin perk. And then the third one's going to be Dead Silence. Now, for your kill streak, you're going to want to run the support class. And in the support class, you're going to want to check Counter UAV, Advanced UAV, and Juggernaut. So you're probably already thinking what you're going to end up doing, but it's just the way that you do it that's going to make you successful in getting this title. So what you're going to do, you're going to enter a free-for-all match, and I found on some maps it's easier, some maps it's harder. The smaller maps, obviously like Dome or Hard Hat, it's a little more difficult. On the wide open maps, kind of, I wouldn't put Village in a wide open map category, but Village, Interchange, or Outpost might be good maps to try that are going to be a little bit more open, where you can have choke points where you know enemies are going to come through or whatever. But the bigger maps is what you want to try it on. So you're going to enter that free-for-all match, and what you're going to do is you're going to play as hard as you can to get up to those 18 kills. The nice thing with support class, as you already know, is your kills stack, basically. So you don't have to get 18 in a row like on the assault. You're just going to stack up to 18. You're not going to use any of your kill streaks. I repeat, not going to use any of the kill streaks. You're going to save everything for when you get your Juggernaut. Okay? So let's say you get your Juggernaut. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to a corner of the map where there is some traffic, but not a ton of traffic, where you know where guys are coming through. You know somebody, if you threw a care package, guys are going to either spawn close by and see it, or they're going to run through and see that the package is there. So you're going to go ahead and throw that care package down. And what I like to do, and what I did that made me successful in getting the titles, I threw the care package down, then you move up. So you're going to scroll down when you have all three of these. You're going to scroll down to your Juggernaut, throw that crate. That's going to leave you with the Counter UAV and the Advanced UAV. You're going to go to your Advanced UAV, and you're going to fire that off. Okay? So you're going to fire off your Advanced UAV, and that's going to allow you to see if guys are coming into the package. And I had a few games where I threw up my Advanced UAV, and guys just weren't buying it or weren't taking the bait. So it does take more than one game to get this. It probably took me about 15 to 20 games, just because people weren't always taking the package. It wasn't always working out to plan. So you're going to do that, and then once somebody else comes in and takes that Juggernaut, you're going to go ahead and throw that Counter UAV up, because what that's going to do is that's going to isolate him from everybody else in the free-for-all match from seeing the little Juggernaut icon. So then it's just going to be you and the Juggernaut. Then you're going to take your lethal grenade, whether it be a concussion or a flash. Again, I like the concussion grenades. And you're going to flash them. You're going to flash them once, and then what I like to do is probably towards the end of that first flash them again. And then what I did was I just basically, you run up right behind the Juggernaut, get as close as you can, and so this will ensure that you're going to hit him with every bullet, and just basically unload the full clip into the back of the Juggernaut. And I said it took me probably 15 to 20 tries to get this down perfect, because what you might see on the screen is you think all your bullets go into them, but in reality you might miss one or two. But that's basically the way I got it. I mean, I have yet to see anybody else put out anything that suggests an easier way to get it without boosting. But give it a try, and I'd be anxious to see how it works out. I mean, it worked for me. Hopefully it'll work for you, and good luck in achieving that title.